doing?
I'm well, thank you.
You're out with a new series. You're playing a politician. I have to ask you. So many people shy away from acting in, matters that deal with politics because they shy away from controversy. But you, despite getting into controversy after controversy, don't shy away from it.
Well, I mean, it's not easy to get into what you call a controversy in inverted commas, which I don't really call a controversy, because people are, quite quick to misunderstand, and you don't get enough time to really explain yourself. So it doesn't really matter. It's not, I mean, um, there's always an opportunity to explain yourself, I suppose, in an interview like this. I don't see the risk in playing a politician. If you read the script and find it appealing, and it's basically made up. It's not some kind of documentary, and it's not real. So I mean, I don't see where or how there could be any kind of an issue, because it's fiction.
All right, but you never know where issues are made out of. They're made out of thin air. But is your character based on any politician in real life? Did you draw any influences?
Well, I mean, I think the only sensible answer to that question would be no, after what you've just said. Rather, yeah, I based it on these guys. Why am I in controversy now? What have I done? Okay. No, obviously, no, it's not based on anybody. It's too cool to be based on anybody. There's nobody like this.
All right. All right. I gave that to you on a platter, I have to say. But your character does have shades of grey from what I can see in the trailer. I know that is something that you enjoy playing for sure.
Yeah, it can be interesting. I don't know whether it's grey, not grey particularly. I know what you mean. I enjoyed the character very much in Tanaji. And I look forward to Adipurush. And it is more dramatic in a sense, because you're doing things that are a little disturbing sometimes, and it's just a little more dramatic. And it's fun, but it's not something you want to keep doing, because, like anything, it can get repetitive and a little, you want to try something else. So I'm happy that there's some. In fact, my character in Bhoot Police is also a tiny bit grey, but I'm happy to note that in Vikram Vedha and another movie I'm doing, it's quite a traditional hero. So hopefully that will be good for my soul also.
All right, so you're mixing it up. Is that a conscious
decision? That's the idea, and that's the key, to keep myself interested, and hopefully the audience as well.
What part of Tandav excited you the most?
I think obviously playing the role, and what's different about the role really for me was he's quite a talker, but he's scheming and planning and doing all that sort of thing. So, he's not unlike Chanakya. In fact, that's the kind of root of it, I suppose. It's like a Kautilya type of character, Machiavellian. It's kind of a best way of looking at it. Actually, poor Machiavelli wrote so much, and then one tiny book called The Prince, and he's only known for that little book now. But that sort of thing. So, I mean, there was a lot of language, and he's quite stylish and well-dressed and well-spoken, but also I found the scenes to be very nicely written, good, very nice Hindi dialogues.
But does that come naturally to you to play those dramatic scenes, to mark those dramatic dialogues? Are you comfortable with that?
I don't know if anything comes naturally, but it's a fun part of the job, because I look forward to a dramatic scene, especially if it's a bit of an item, and some scripts are more theatrical than others, which require different kind of attention. And this is quite theatrical. So it's fun. And, when scenes are written a certain way, it's a combination of how it's written, obviously, and then how it's performed. But some scenes are written with a lot of inherent drama and what we call in the trade and a bit of an item scene. It's got a kind of it's got a drama to it. So those are fun. I mean, it's something, when you read it and you say, okay, tomorrow I have to go and do this scene, then I'm excited.
An item scene, that's something I learned today. How is it working with the stellar cast? I'm sure it was great, but I want to know especially about Dimple Kapadia.
Well, I've done various roles with Dimple before. I've known her ever since I was a kid. So Dimple G, I should say. She nearly kidnapped me once, which she thought I was sweet.
Wait, was that recently or when you were a kid?
Uh, I think it was about when I was 5 years old.
Okay.
Um,
Is Tandav your revenge for that?
kidnapping me. And then I think we worked as murderous lovers in Beers. Um, and then she played my mother in Cocktail. And now we play political rivals, and it's always a pleasure. And, she's great.
What's been your takeaway from this series, Saif?
My takeaway has been really enjoying speaking political language, as in the richness of Hindi and Sanskritized Hindi, and how much fun it is to perform scenes well written in that language. Also, a takeaway is that, you know, mega politicians are pretty powerful people. It's quite, even pretending to be one is a bit of a rush.
And you also shot in Patoni Palace, I hear, for this series. Is it the first time that anyone's shot there?
That anyone has shot there?
Yeah.
No.
Or you have shot there?
People have been shooting there for years. And I'm very happy when they do. Not too much, but yeah, it's my home. It's a beautiful home. But I don't get there very often. Most of the time it's empty. So I'm very happy to kind of rent it out. Depends who and what and how much and everything, within reason.
Okay, all right. I'll keep that in mind, Seth, before I approach you. But how was it shooting at Patoni for this? Have you shot there before?
I can't remember. I think I've shot a few ads before, but I don't think I've shot a film. And it was really nice because I was staying there. And it was winter as well, so there was fires lit. And I was by myself, unfortunately. My family wasn't with me. But I never feel alone there, even though it's a big house. So it was very nice. It was great. I used to sleep, go to the gym after waking up, and go down to the garden to shoot. It's quite convenient. I could get used to that. But we also played a lot of cricket, and Ali loves playing cricket. And, we would play a lot of sport together, which really helped us bond as a unit. And in the evenings, sometimes we'd have dinners, and Ali would get somebody to sing for us. So I think Ali is the real Nawab, if there isn't one. I'm just an underpaid actor.
And how was it working with him on this series, apart from all the cricket and the fun and the games?
Well, he's very clear about what he wants, which is a great relief. And he's a very confident director. When you work with directors, there's various kinds. But he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's very comfortable with it. So he makes us all comfortable as well. And he doesn't waste much time, and it's not inhuman what you're going through. He knows how to work with stars as well, whatever that means. That's a kind of a code among us. And therefore, I think I love working with him because he knows exactly what he's doing.
All right. It was great talking to you, Seth.
I'm glad he's made this show because it's about very many things, and it's a long form story, and it kind of connects various sections of our society, and it's very relevant in many ways. So well done, Ali.
All right, well done, and well done, Seth, on an exciting series that I'm looking forward to watching. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Pleasure.
And Happy New Year to you.
And to you, my dear. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.